All right, are we ready for the popsicles? These little guys are absolutely adorable. Let's get going. So this is a slimline card. The base is 8.5 by 7, scored at 3.5. And then I've added a layer here of with the water and dots. And then I'm going to show you how to make these fun popsicles. So we're using the Splash and Relax. We're going to use the sunglasses for the dies. And then if you have a 1 3/4 inch punch, or you could use this circle punch to do our sentiment here. And then we're gonna do fun in the sun, but thank you and relax and enjoy also work. And of course, if you want to add these ones, you could leave, I think you could leave the card front blank on this one because these little guys are so fun, and stamp on the inside, but you could also adapt your sentiment piece for the bigger sentiment, of course. All right, so all of this in your kit. So you are gonna need a paper trimmer to do your, whatchamacallit, your popsicles. But that's essentially, so if you got the kit, I would have used the decorative masks and put that down already to give you that background. So let's just get this on the card and then we'll set it aside and get going on our popsicles. So that piece is 3 by 8, I think, is what this said. Yeah, 3 by 8. Okay, so let me varnish this. Varnish. All right, so we're gonna set this one aside and let's deal with all of these things. So I'm gonna show you quickly and then I'm gonna do it, but then you could fast forward the video if you don't wanna watch. So to assemble all of your sunglasses, you're gonna die cut 5 bases and then 5 sets of the mirror, I guess. And then it's gonna look like this. And then you're gonna put a mini dimensional on either. So I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna do the sunglasses. Then I'm going to show you how to do the popsicles. Okay, so we've got all of our sunglasses good to go. I haven't yet put dimensionals on them, but I just want to actually let them dry because the silver pieces are kind of still moving. So let's talk about the popsicles. So you're going to have a piece of pecan pie. You have 2 yellow, 2 pink, and maybe 1 or 2 of these. So originally I was gonna put 6 on here, but I messed up 1, and then I thought actually odd number is better. So I went with 5. So what you're gonna do, so this is 2-tone cardstock, beach time 2-tone cardstock, so which means it comes in a pack with all of these colors. And so what you're gonna do is get your paper trimmer and you can do this one at a time or you can do them together. It doesn't matter. And you're going to chop off 1/2 inch. So you want to line it up on this side at 1/2 inch. You're all the way flush here and you're going to go this way. I'm holding on to this and we're cutting. Save this piece. So when you cut this, the next one, here's these 2. And you're lining up at 1/2 inch. When you come down this way, I find the paper could easily move. So when it's a small strip of paper, I always try to go with the towards this hard surface to make sure that the paper doesn't get away on me. So one more time, be sure that you're keeping these end pieces. We need them. Okay, so now we're going to take our scissors and we're gonna do a little we want to do is get rid of this dot, that dot, and this one. So we're just cutting right on the line. So see how much I'm taking off? I'm putting them back together. You could certainly do this one at a time. If the paper starts to move a bit, it's not the end of the world. We're going to use these for the center of our popsicles. So you should have that. And now we're going to chop it this way. So you do want all 4 pieces. So now it's decision time. So you're going to have a light and a dark because it's 2-tone cardstock. So if you would like to have, let me just show you on here. So see on the yellow, you've got a dark base with dark here. And on this one, you've got a dark base with light. So see the different looks to those. So you can decide what you want to do. If you want to have the light on dark and dark on light, you get what I'm saying. Light on light, dark on dark. I think I'm going to do this. So I'm going to, whoa, that's way too much glue. I'm going to do this for the other 2 and glue down these strips in the middle. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of all my sunglass pieces. And then I'm going to come back to the video and we're going to add the stems. So that's where we're at. Okay. Okay. So while the video was paused, I've got all of my popsicles kind of ready to go. I have decided to do just one, so I keep it as an odd number. So you can decide what you want to do. You can also, this is going to be, I think, 1/4 inch by 1, which is lots of space. I'm going to just freehand this. You could certainly put it in your trimmer and get a perfectly uniformed stem. No, not stem. Popsicle stick. 2, 4, 5. But I am just going to do it like this. So I'm going to line up all of these. So we're going to add just a little bit of glue. Whoops. You can decide where you want how big you want your stem. Then you do want to let those get tacky. These little guys are so fun. So Lance, when I showed Lance the card I made, he thinks they look like minions. He's not wrong. They do kind of look minion-y, don't they? All right. So that's all of our base, all of our things to go on our base. So, oops. One's crooked. Kind of have a crooked popsicle. There we go. All right. So now let's put on our little faces. So I've already taken the backing off, and so like the sample, I've kind of put some of them on a little bit of an angle, some of them not. So the reason for that is because I want it to just be a little bit playful, because they're funky popsicles, having fun in the sun. My God, they're adorable. Adorbs. Okay, so before we start putting these down, I'm going to talk about, so this one is popped, the 2 ends are popped, these 2 are glued straight down. You could certainly pop all of them or pop none of them. It's just personal preference. I would start with the one in the middle. So there he is straight, and then ever so slightly, just a bit of an angle. I've used all my dimensionals. 1 second. Need a fresh sheet of dimensionals. Let's go 3, sure. So this one, so they're straight and then just a little bit on an angle. And then do one yellow. I'm just gonna stick to the same as what I did before. Pop up the big one, leave the others beside glue. So then I'm just making sure while I've got this one down, is it enough space, which I'm happy with that. So we're gonna do the pink one here. I think I'm gonna go on an angle like that. So these just go wherever maybe that one's more straight, wherever you want them to go. And this one will go on an angle like that. Love it. Okay. One, two, three, whoops. So there's a lot of die cutting and kind of fussiness with this card, but I think it pays off myself because they're so stinking cute. 1, 2, 3. Right now in my, I have, as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I have a team that's called Creative Canadians, and we have a cuteness challenge going right now for the month of June, and it's pretty fun. I wonder if I could put, so the cuteness being like little critters and whatnot, because this month's product of the month is, they're like little critters. And so it's been fun to see all the different critters and cuteness, but I wonder if I could get away with these guys as my cuteness entry for this week. I think so. All right. So I'm just gonna go Fun in the Sun again, because I think it's a very appropriate sentiment. So just tap, tap gentle. Right on my little circle. Nailed it. And then we're just gonna do one dimensional to pop it up between some popsicles. Fun in the Sun, right there. So clean off my mat. And we're done. So let's see. There's the one that we made, and there's our sample. They look exactly the same. Do you love this one? I do. I love a good slim line. So the envelope is bigger than you need, but it's what I have. So just in case you maybe, the envelope is 9.5 by 4 1/8, and you could Google how to make a card with, and then put any envelope that you want to make. Just Google this, how to make an envelope, and then put the size of your finished card, and it will, the Google will tell you how to make an envelope if you don't have one from the kit. All right, so this is the last one from the Craft and Chat series for July. These are the other ones that we made in subsequent videos. If you have or have not yet watched them, they are available to you forever and always. And the supply list and PDF measurements are also available for you to recreate. Save them so you have them for future. Thank you so much for participating. I look forward to seeing you in another Craft and Chat. August, it's every month. We do the same, 5 new cards, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.